This is the December 5 reorganization meeting of the TE School Board. I call this meeting, a little bit delayed, but I call this meeting to order. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States flag. This evening, I convene this meeting representing the senior holdover members of the board as temporary president. At this time, I will administer the oath of office to our newly elected board members. Will Marianne Piccioni, Dr. Robert Singh, Nicole Shearer, and Dr. Julie K. Maceros please join me at the front of the board table. Two of our board members are new to the office. Would either of the newly elected board members like to make a comment at this time?
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. I just want to say thank you to all of the people and constituents in Tredyffrin Region 1. And I want to say thank you to my family for supporting me through the campaign and election process. I'm very excited to direct my efforts in working for the school district as a school board member after so many years of having kids in the district and volunteering here. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Scherer. Dr. Maceros?
Yes, thank you. I'm going to be a little more formal, but to be sure I'm just staying on point here. I'm truly so grateful for this opportunity to serve the community of Tredyffrin and Easttown. Sworn to serve as a steward of public trust, I pledge to be a steadfast advocate for the interests of all students. I wish to thank my parents who are here today. They have always believed in the value of education and in my potential, without which I would have not come this far. Much of my career has entailed working with children, teaching or advocating for their interests. As a teacher of English as a second language, the multicultural classroom was my home. As such, I really appreciate TE's diversity, and I'm eager to become part of that. During my campaign, quite a few community members remarked how glad they are or were that their children have gotten to know students from around the world in our schools. One person called it a United Nations. I spent 6 years studying and working in Asia, so I know what it feels like to be an immigrant and a second language speaker. And I understand the value of competence in working with people who are different from us, realizing that my perspective is but one of many, many perspectives out there. I look forward to building positive working relationships with fellow board members, including Dr. Guzik, our 10th non-voting member, and other administrators and the faculty and staff who work with students every day. Thank you again, sincerely.
Thank you, and welcome to our new folks, and welcome back to our older folks. I will now take public comment limited only to the election of officers. One additional public comment period will be provided this evening for all other matters of concern, official action, or deliberation which are or may be before the TESD Board of Directors and which are not covered by the other comment periods. Each public comment period is reserved for residents and taxpayers. Additionally, the board will accept comments from sitting public officials for non-campaigning purposes, and by agreement with the TEA and TENIG, the board will accept comments from the union presidents. All comments should be directed to the board as a whole or to the presiding officer. No comments or questions should be directed to individual board members. All public comments and responses should be in the spirit of civil public discourse. All public comments this evening will be limited to 3 minutes. Please make your entire comment, and then the board will determine an appropriate response. The school board values the opportunity to hear from the community in person and appreciates your cooperation in advance. At this time, comment is limited to just the election of officers. Is there any public comment as to the election of officers?
Hi, good evening. My name is Hans Van Mol from Paoli, Pennsylvania. I have the distinguished honor to serve as chairman of the Tredyffrin Township Democratic Committee. I want to say congratulations to the new board members. I know that you will serve with honor and integrity in leading this district through the next 4 years. And to the serving board members, I know that you continue to serve so. I know this is about election of board officers. I will reserve a time just to say thank you to Mr. Kantorsek and Ms. Teedy for your service as board president and vice president, and however the board may choose to elect its new officers. I know that you will all serve with honor and look forward to continuing to see this district advance the students of this region with all the opportunities that we know they deserve. As a Stoga grad myself, I know that you all continue to do great work, and I look forward to what the next 4 years may come, or excuse me, the next 2 years may come. Thank you.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. Do we have any other comments from the public? Okay, seeing none, nominations are now in order for the office of board president. Are there any nominations from the board? Yes, Dr. Hadinsky.
I nominate Sue Teedy for board president.
Okay, I see we have a nomination for Ms. Sue Teedy. Ms. Teedy, do you accept?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do we have any additional nominations for board president? Okay. Seeing none, is there a motion to close nominations?
So moved.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Okay. I think we have a first and a second there. All those in favor of closing nominations signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. 9-0. Nominations are closed. Policy 9131 states, if there is only one nominee, the vote may be conducted by oral roll call vote. No vote to suspend this policy is necessary. Mr. McDonald will now conduct a roll call vote. Mr. McDonald.
Thank you. I'm going to start with Mr. Hong.
Yes.
Dr. Hatinsky.
Yes.
Dr. Maceros.
Yes.
Ms. Piccioni.
Yes.
Ms. Shearer.
Yes.
Dr. Singh.
Yes.
Ms. Teedy.
Yes.
Ms. Weil.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Kantorsek.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Well, I'm going to move over, but I get to say first. With the, where am I? Okay, I will now turn, yes. Would the newly elected board president like to make a comment?
Yes, I would. Thank you. I know that this is the meeting where we're organizing for the future, but if you would just bear with me for a moment, I would like to look back, and I would like to thank Todd Kantorsek for his leadership for the last 2 years. You know, Todd has just completed 10 years on this board, and 2 of the last were the years as president. Lucky for us, he has 2 more years to go. And he has a long list of accomplishments. I don't want to go into every one, but I just thought I would highlight one thing because it was so unusual. I think that Todd's steady and wonderful leadership helped us through the decision-making process to purchase a property and a building that's going to be repurposed as an elementary school. And we hadn't done that since the 1960s in this district, so it was a pretty novel experience for our board and our community. And his leadership took us through that, working with the administration and so many people, and as you know, that building is now underway. So I just want to give a special thank you to Todd for all he has done. And looking to the future, I am extremely humbled and honored to have this new role. I know I have very big shoes to fill following a person like Todd and Roberta before him. And I look forward to that. I look forward to all the decisions we'll make together. And I also look forward especially to making Bear Hill Elementary a reality for our community. Thank you.
I now turn over the meeting to the newly elected board president, Ms. Sue Teedy.
There we go. Thank you very much. Let's continue on with our meeting. The next item on our agenda is the election of the vice president of our board. Are there any nominations from the board? No second is required.
I nominate Kenneth Hong.
Thank you. Ken Hong, do you accept this nomination?
I accept.
Are there any more nominations for vice president? Seeing none, is there a motion to close nominations?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. So we have a first and a second, and we have one candidate for vice president. All those in favor of closing those nominations, though, please say aye.
Aye.
Whoa. Guess you have to do that harder. Policy 9131 states that if there's only one nominee, the vote may be conducted by oral roll call vote. No vote to suspend the policy is necessary. Mr. McDonald, would you now conduct that vote? Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to start with Mr. Hong again.
Yes.
Dr. Hatinsky,
Yes.
Dr. Maceros,
Yes.
Ms. Piccioni,
Yes.
Ms. Shearer,
Yes.
Dr. Singh,
Yes.
Mr. Kantorsik,
Yes.
Ms. Weil,
Yes.
President Teedy.
Yes.
All right. Motion passes 9-0.
Would our newly elected vice president like to make a comment?
Yes, I would. I'm so honored and humbled to be chosen by my fellow school board members to serve as vice president and to work beside President Teedy, the rest of the board, and the administration of this incredible school district. I know that we are all committed to providing, strengthening, and investing in the high-quality public education that the TE community expects for every one of our students. And I've seen an equal commitment to encouraging difficult conversations, diverse opinions, and open dialogue in our school board meetings and in our classrooms. Interestingly, last month, TE had 53% voter turnout. As far as I know, record turnout for an odd year election. nearly 25% more than in 2023. And I'm really inspired by the level of community engagement and the overwhelming support that the community showed for our newly elected and returning school board members. On a personal note, almost 140 years ago, my family immigrated to the United States. And we've built a very long tradition of service to our communities and to our country. And we have a documented over a 2,500-year history, family heritage that's rooted in education and public service. And I'm the grateful product of that legacy. And with great thanks to my family for their support, I look forward to honoring that legacy and tackling the challenges known and unknown to come on this school board. So let's get to work.
I like it.
You going to switch? No, they're not. Are you going to switch spots? I think you want to switch.
Oh, he's switching. Okay.
All set? We will now begin the December 5th, 2025 regular meeting of the Tredyffrin Easttown School Board. Since tonight's meeting is primarily for board reorganization, we have no announcement of additional items, no consent agenda, no priority discussion, no committee and ambassador reports, and no other actions to be considered. We will now move directly then to item 12. Item 12 is public participation from district residents and district taxpayers regarding any non-agenda items of concern, official action, or deliberation which are or may be before the board. The residents and taxpayers may address the board on matters not included in the agenda. And the public comment residents and taxpayers may address the board on matters not included in the agenda. Are there any comments from our community members tonight? If so, would you please step forward to the mic and give us your name and your township of residence?
Thank you. Cindy Vergoldi, Tredyffrin Township. I want to thank the retiring board members for their service and welcome the new members and everybody else that's been here. So soon you're going to be working on the budget next year, and it determines our school taxes. Last year I made a comment about changing the 3 payment system to a 4. It's used by several school districts in Chester County. This is a decision that's made by the school board. So I would appreciate some discussion this year on this matter, because school taxes increase every year and it's a large expense for seniors and those low-income households that happen to own a house. So please consider a 4 payment option. And Monday night, 2 grateful grandmothers will be happily enjoying a music concert at TE Middle School, and they'll be sitting on new seats. So I am very appreciative, because that's about 2 hours long. But it's great. And I'll be glad to be sitting on those seats.
Thank you, Mrs. Vergoldi. We'll take a look at that payment schedule, and also I'm glad you're enjoying the new seats. That was quite a debate at one point, I remember. Are there any other public comments this evening? Seeing none, the public comment period for this evening is now closed. At this point in the meeting, when we make announcements required by the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act, our solicitor this evening is Mr. Ken Roos, and he will make any required announcements for us at this time.
There's no announcement to make. There was no executive session prior to this meeting.
Thank you. We do have an announcement of our future meetings, though. On Monday, January 5th, 2025, we'll have another regular school board meeting right here at Conestoga High School in this room. And on Monday, the 26th, we'll have a second January regular board meeting, 7:30 p.m. at Conestoga High School. Monday, February 23rd, another regular board meeting at 7:30 right here in the atrium at Conestoga. Are there any general announcements from board members? Okay. Those of you who are interested in seeing our list of correspondence, they are on page 4 of your very brief agenda this evening. I think we have no other announcements for board members, and so I just think I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And do we need a second?
Second.
May we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adjourning the meeting, please say
Aye.
Aye. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.